Hey YC family and friends, as we wrap up this week's devotions, I want to share a little quote that I have by Henry Nouwen that I really like. He makes this point that we are compelled to live lives that are very filled but unfulfilled as people. When I think about God's will, what I believe at the core of who I am is that it's His path to fulfillment. That satisfaction in life comes through being filled up with God and being fully engaged in His purposes and plans. That His will is the way and the path to satisfaction, blessing, and fulfillment. And the truth is we cram more into our lives that makes us very filled with activity, very filled with debt, very filled with anxiety, very filled with a jam-packed schedule, very filled with events, engagements, responsibilities. And yet our lives go on in a manner where we are unfulfilled at our deepest level. It's interesting, it's not speeding up, but slowing down that brings greater satisfaction. When the psalmist said, "Be still and know that I am God," he's talking about awareness. Be still and know that I'm God. That's awareness. It's awareness that I'm not going to find what God has for me by leaving Him out of the equation. I'm only going to find and discover and enjoy and thrive in what He has for me by making plenty of space to be with Him. One of my objectives in life is to live in such a way that there is daily space for Jesus. Daily space to be still and know that He is God. In that space, God wants to do many, many things. He wants to confront and come alongside my brokenness, my inadequacies, my fears and anxieties. He wants to relieve me of those things so I can begin to see, experience, and walk in the serenity of His presence. It's what He wants for you too. As we kind of approach the new year, I want to encourage you and challenge you. It's going to require for us to enter into His peace. It's going to require a commitment to serve His plan, to stay in His word, and to stick with His people. The best way for me to kind of make sure those are being calibrated and refined in my life is to have that daily space for Him. Today I want to challenge you, knowing and doing God's will, trusting it, walking in it, obeying it through a humble spirit. You will not be able to do it without a consistent space for Jesus. Nail that down. Nail it down in your schedule. And as we finish this year and begin to move towards 2021, let's together make sure that that space that we are creating for Him is at the highest level of priority. In that, we will find, I am completely certain, greater clarity and greater satisfaction by knowing and walking in His will. Hope you have a great week. Look forward to seeing you this coming weekend. God bless. I'll see you soon.